So it's been 7 years since we did the last investigation, which would have been part 2, where we made the journey from the hilly fields and the Rose and Crown all the way up to the house. So this time I'm here with Greg,
hello,
the cameraman, and I'm doing my very best not to walk into the bushes, because I just did actually, but it could have been worse. It could have been Turkey Brook, which is just over here, and so this time we're going to be walking along the same route, but we're not going to make it up to the Rose and Crown this time. We're going to walk along it further deeper into the forest, because we've just gone past the autumn. Actually, we've just entered autumn rather, and it's around this time, once the seasons change, that Forty Hall is very famous for activity, supernatural and paranormal activity. So we are going to have a look and have a good listen and see what we can find, because there's always good stuff that goes on over here around that time. So we're going to be here for the next 5 or 6 weeks making videos around all kinds of things basically that happen here in Enfield. I have absolutely nothing to do with the Enfield poltergeist, because we all know that that was fake, and I don't know where the path is, but I'm now going to have to stop and check. But yeah, that's it. So we've just entered into autumn. We've made the transition from summer, and it's now the festival of Mabon, which is a pagan festival much like Samhain or All Hallows Eve or Halloween as it's now called in the modern times. So over here at Forty Hall there have been sightings of various ghosts or kind of spooky spectres and that kind of thing around this time, around the harvest time and around the harvest moon, which was a few days ago. So now we're going into the waxing gibbous phase of the moon, and it will be rising in about an hour, I think, and maybe an hour and a half. So we'll be here, but in the meantime we're going to go and walk through this forest a little further along, and hopefully we'll see some more things. So in the first film we talked about Dick Turpin and how he used to ride along this pathway from the Rose and Crown. It would have led him into doing his highway attacks on people, which really would have extended all the way down to the Maiden Bridge, which is a whole other story in itself that we're going to approach. So I'm hoping at some point we're going to be able to make our way down to the... What was that?
Where the hell?
That's coming from over there.
This is where it was coming from. This tree here.
Okay, it's not... What the hell? I'm kind of half scared of what I'm going to find and half scared of walking in dog poo.
There's absolutely...
Okay, now let's go.
Okay, that's moving across the...
Okay. So behind us over there is Turkey Brook, which runs quite far in the north part of Enfield, all the way to the northeast part of Enfield. And as it ran parallel to the part where Dick Turpin used to obviously attack people and steal, there was another little, they dug another trench, which you can see down here, and we're standing on a bridge where people actually, this isn't the exact original bridge, this is the one that they built fairly modernly in the past 40 years, but this was the one that actually people used to use to escape Dick Turpin. So I'm going to try and walk backwards here, and they would have escaped him and tried and hid in the bushes to get away, and not. Some people were successful and some people weren't. But we're now going to move deeper into the forest as we head towards the Rose and Crown, and then we're going to do a little spiel outside there. So we've come off of the main path, which we've decided to do, and follow up this little narrow path, and we're still running parallel with Turkey Brook, and we will, which we're going to continue to do, and that will take us much closer to the car park and to the house and to the old site of Elsinger Palace. But it's quite dark now, so I'm struggling to actually see anything, but we're going to keep walking until the path will actually widen, and then...
What?
I can't see.
Where the f***ing hell was that coming from?
I have no idea. It's coming from over there.
Let's go and have a look.
Okay.
This way. This way. I heard footsteps. This way.
Okay. I'm right behind you.
Ah!
You okay?
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it came from right here.
It's like the Blair Witch Project.
Does this look man-made?
What is that? There's another thing over here. My light's just gone out. I don't know why it's gone out. It shouldn't have. So there's no point in me filming with this. So we've just seen this other place, so we're going to wander over, and we're going to see, because I'm pretty sure the noise was coming from somewhere around here. So, and there's quite a few of these about. So hopefully we might find another one. But we're still at a complete loss as to where that came from, Greg. I don't know at all.
I can still hear sounds.
I can still hear sounds.
You get a feeling that you're being watched the whole time.
There's different.
What the hell was that?
There's something inside.
What the hell?
Now I want to see if I can get. Whoa! It's collapsing.
I see nothing. I feel like I'm not wanted in here, though.
Yeah.
I don't.
There's something about this I don't like. I've got this really eerie feeling about this.
I think we need to head back to a path a little bit.
Yeah.
This feels hostile.
Okay, so we're now in the heart of the forest, and we've walked away from. We're somewhere right near the farm. So the farm's behind us, and in that direction down there is Turkey Brook. But we're moving further and further away from Turkey Brook now. We're now actually heading towards the site of Elsinger Palace. So nobody actually knows exactly. I thought I heard more than two footsteps then. Nobody actually knows where Elsinger Palace was originally, but we have some. But we have some idea.
This is getting a bit much now, mate. I've got to be honest.
Okay, let's keep walking up this way and kind of head towards lights and civilization, because this is actually starting to freak me out a little bit now. So we're heading towards Elsinger Palace. I'll try and get this out before something else happens. And except we don't know where it was, but it will. You'll get a view and a pan of the Jacobean house, which stands on the grounds now, which is where we're heading to. But I do want to walk through that site first. So, yeah, you okay?
All good.
Right. Okay.
A little nervous.
There was a sighting of a janitor or a caretaker, because we're not American, who would walk out from these doors and walk very carefully and quite deliberately actually to the steps and then out onto the lawn. And there's been many sightings over the years of this particular individual, but there's nowhere on the historical record inside the house that could put a name. The name, although there was an account of some ghost hunters here a couple of years ago who came across the name of a man called Martin Banks, who was a caretaker here. And so we won't know until we get into the house. So